Welcome back. We're going to continue with the Thaumaturge. Last time, or between breaks actually, last time we were just continuing the main quest. But I decided to go and clean up all the urban secrets between sessions, just because then I can just, keep going. Don't have to worry about boring back and forth with nothing happening. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of points. We can level up this normal stuff that we would be doing anyhow. Suffering, I need to put something on. Like a suffering, I can make it suffering again. Seems 16 damage in the last round. Just taking damage. Reduce inflicted damage. I think we just do that. So then they'll double. So 1, 2. They'll get 1, they'll get 2, they'll get 4. And this doubles all others. I forget if this goes first or second. Yeah. I think it goes second. So this would max somebody out. Anyhow, as you notice, I actually didn't do one of the urban secrets. That's because I started doing it, and then turns out this is actually like a full side quest about Salutor. So yeah, we'll do that now.
That's not what I expected. The smell of evil suggestions and pure malice with a subtle hint of sulfur. I think I know who you are, Scamp. I bet a braggart just like you got your attention.
Ooh. Yeah, this is about all I saw. I kind of skipped because I didn't want to be spoiled. Krampus. Okay. So yeah, you gotta examine the stuff around. Article. There was a robbery of an arms shipment at Port Praga. The words they read circle over their heads and sink deep inside the fabric of thoughts. The glow of luck is so deep, they squint their eyes in disbelief. There was no way it could happen, and yet it did. Jar. There's a smell of cheap moonshine wafting above it. There are traces of lips, fingers, and terrible decisions imprinted on the jar. The alcohol numbed their consciousness, but the persistent thought added bitterness to every sip. The witness, the only one who saw their faces. They would have to get rid of the problem. A lamp. A decorative lamp that doesn't fit the warehouse interior. There's begging for mercy in the shadows of the lamp and insults sprawling across the top of the lamp shade. He shouldn't have messed with him. He gathered the lads from the building and got back at the Jew. He took the lamp as a trophy. All he had to do was open his mouth and he could manipulate people like puppets. Okay. Oh, there was another one here. Mended hat, battered and with stitched up holes. Typical working class headwear. The needle pierced wool with force, and each stitch sewed bitter words addressed to her husband into the fabric. One stab. He's changed for the worse. 2. Yank. It's because of those warehouse scum. 3. Not. He needs to find better company, or he'll be sleeping on the floor. Kicked packages. Someone knocked the pile of packages with great force. A foot driven by shame kicked the packages, toppled the neat pile. The angry impulse still vibrates in the air. How do you defend yourself from derision when the head is empty and you can't take a swipe? Another humiliation finds a vent in a liberating way. Crate with a czar's insignia. Could it be a part of the stolen arms shipment? The splinters stuck in flesh while moving the crate burned, but the flame of satisfaction were more intense. It was so easy. It only took a few words to persuade the rest to leap at the opportunity. Gullible, useful sheep who would follow their shepherd even to hell. So I guess this guy's manipulating other people. Okay. Torn wanted notice. The police were looking for the culprits of the convoy robbery. Weary hands tore off the poster impetuously and then ripped it apart. The police were on their trail, and the notices were all over the port. Why were they why were they tempted to try something like that? Now they're bound for the gallows at best, or barracks in Siberia for worst. Unlucky opportunists. It seems the frequenters of this warehouse came into possession of stolen arms. Something that appeared to be a stroke of luck now turns out to be a serious problem.
Anybody there? I won't hurt you. Let's say 2 taps mean yes and 1 tap means no. Do you understand? Have you seen the perpetrators' faces? Do you know who they are?
Okay.
Does it have anything to do with a certain well-known Warsaw thug, Abauricy?
No.
Do you think this has something to do with the socialists? Was it someone local?
Okay.
How long have you been here? A day? 2? A week? More?
Oh.
Are you a harbor worker or a sailor? Do you know anything about the stolen arms shipment? Do you happen to be one of the gendarmes who escorted the convoy? You're lucky I've sent it to Wild Salutor here. I'll find a way to get you out.
Okay. Missing Gendarme has been captured by the people from the warehouse. Okay. Oh.
Do we really have to?
Why is there a red dot?
Hi!
Hi.
I was promised a fireworks display. How long do I have to wait for the Golden Tiger?
But it was just a cover. There is no...
Shut your pie hole, Emil.
I'll tell you something. Maybe we can recruit him. Maybe he'll join us?
Yeah, or maybe we can bribe him. Emil, how many times do I have to tell you that you're not the boss here?
I'm assuming he's our
calling me Edic.
host.
This isn't what you promised, Edic. No complications, and we'll live like kings, you said.
I know what I said.
Okay.
There's no denying that you're to blame more than anyone. It was you who started it. Neither you nor Yemio is the mastermind here. No offense. All you need to do is report it to the police, and you can go home back to your wife.
Actually, you're right.
Can't you see what he's trying to do? He wants to drive a wedge between us. No, this isn't over.
You saw what happened there. The coppers came with armored wagons. We can't run.
We won't run. We'll take them by surprise. We'll give weapons to people, and we'll have some real fireworks for the police. First, we chase the Ruskies away from our neighborhood, then the town, and then... who knows? Yemio, you've got the gun, so watch this one. Let's go.
Why me? I want to go too.
You gotta be a little savvy for this. Stay put, I said.
Fine, I'll tell you something. But no tricks, alright?
Okay. Edic's flaw whenever he feels cornered. Edic tries to get away by manipulating people. To do that, he takes advantage of their emotions and makes unrealistic promises. Kind of like a Thaumaturge. Krampus and the Rogue. Edic is a demagogue? Sure. Who uses his abilities for his own benefit and to get out of any predicament. In order to make his flaws shine fully, I need to get him into even more trouble.
Edic doesn't like you, does he? He certainly doesn't respect you.
And the other way around. All he can do is put you down. And if I say anything, he always turns it on its head. So he comes out on top.
Does he often promise you things?
All the time. And the others are eager to follow. It's like he infects them with his ideas. And now he told me to sit here with you.
Okay. He's getting angry at Edic. He wants to find a way to get back at him. I think I could give him an idea. Avenger. Jamal is not the sharpest tool in the shed, and Edic often makes fun of him to get him on the good side of other friends. The mockery pains Jamal. Whatever. Makes him want to get back at Edic. I give him an idea of how to do that by releasing me.
Don't you want to get back at him for everything? He'd start to respect you.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes I feel like pasting him.
Pasting?
Maybe there's a better way.
Like what?
Okay, I told him the revenge would be sweet if we released the whatever too. Edic and his people are holding the missing whatever, and they are planning to get rid of him as the only witness who might expose him. If I don't do anything, they will kill him.
He told you to stay put here like a dog and watch me. What do you think would upset him the most now? Let's think.
If I didn't pay no mind to his command and let you go, he'd be mad, all right. Furious, even.
It's what we want, isn't it? What would happen if that gendarme from the closet disappeared too?
I'll tell you something. I think Edic would burst into tears.
Then let's do it your way, Yemio.
Your way?
Thank you, and good job. I owe you, Thaumaturge. Lihotsky.
Forget it. Shulsky.
I like the way you outmaneuvered them. I'm surprised the army doesn't have more of you. I
The
heard what
army?
those guys were planning. I must act.
Sure.
What do you intend to do?
You heard what they said about the armored police wagons. The forces must have cut off ways out of the harbor. I know how many arms there were in the shipment. If Edic gives that away out there, there'll be a bloodbath. I need to call for reinforcements.
Haven't you got enough? You've
Nope.
just got out of captivity.
We'll
And
do it.
from what you're saying, it might get nasty here.
But duty?
You've done enough here. Leave it to me. You owe me that. In the midst of all this, there's a demon that I'm chasing. I'm certain it impacts our demagogue, Edit.
Demagogue.
Suit yourself, Thaumaturge. Good luck.
I feel like I know that voice actor. Like I've heard the voice before. Hi. Well, on to go find some random dude. Well, not some random dude, but yeah. Who's trying to offload guns, I think. Did I say red? Guess not. Oh, I saw red sparkles. Is he in the town or is he out? Oh, this is probably it. Leg. Hi. Sup?
You have nowhere to run. Lay down your arms and we might let you off lightly.
Get the hell out, you Tsar's lackeys! Today, the harbor. Tomorrow, all of Warsaw.
Sergeant, it's that magician.
That's me.
You're still here? You always show up before a riot.
You're the idiot. He had one job. Don't get in our way.
Accuse him of being a liar.
It's
Boys.
easy to captivate the crowd when you can promise them anything. The hard part is to deliver on those empty promises, isn't it?
Empty? Look around you and see how many people stand behind me. And this is just the beginning.
Edek captured the arms, and now we have a chance to drive the Ruskies off the harbor.
And we'll prevail!
Yes, we gotta stir
After
him
you
up.
snatch away the harbor from the Tsar's power, what next?
People! We're about to fight the first great battle that will change the course of this land's history! It will be the cue for a nationwide effort, and will inspire all the partitions to fight!
But the harbor will be ours. Right, Edek?
First, we take the harbor, then Warsaw, and then we'll force the Tsar himself to negotiate.
Sergeant,
Sure.
this is getting out of control.
Let's get them, boys!
People! What the foreign power has seized from us, we shall now recapture.
Oh. We may have started a revolution. Well, we kinda did. Not fully.
Retreat! Retreat! Nazad! Nazad! For fuck's sake!
Get lost, Russian bastards! It's our land now! Well, I promised, and I delivered. And if you're not with us, you're against us!
That's enough.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good.
Krampus, the old spirit of Christmas who visits naughty children. Edek was a perfect tidbit for you. Time for you to choke on it.
Okay, combat time. Makes you immune. Yeah. Veg. Golem. Do healing. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is easy. Okay. Oh, what's your ability? Mental defense makes you lose focus instead of taking damage. Okay. I don't know how that's gonna work, but sure. I'm on Vukovac. Yeah. They're gonna be moving, so it doesn't matter. Oh, you can't get hurt other than you're getting hurt. Okay. Sure. I want to put suffering on the most I can because it's going to double next turn. And I do my 3. Yeah, this should double all. Or is it just him? Oh, I clicked the wrong one for him. That's why he didn't have any suffering. Oops. My bad. I keep thinking it's the right one, but it's not. Well, you're dead. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Breaks that. You have so much that doesn't matter. You're probably dead. Oh no. Okay, well, we'll just punch you. Yeah, we can do this attack. It doesn't really matter. So he'll be dead. There we go. Okay. Who are you guys? Velis. I can't break that. That's a problem. Lelic. Okay, well. I'm gonna punch you then. We need Velis. Get disabled. Good. I'm gonna punch you again. And then swap over to you. So you need Lelic. You aren't gonna give me anything. It's Morgana's fast. Missing now. Grandma down. And then we can start applying suffering on everybody. Cool. We're gonna get shot a bunch, sadly, but what are you gonna do about it? Okay, you're doing mental defense. Okay, that's fine. I can stop you, actually. And then double everybody's suffering. Yeah. Either way, you're gonna have 4. You guys should have 4, so I'm gonna swap over to you. Do I lick to try and interrupt? Disable. 6. I'm doing 12. Okay, yeah, we're good. And you're dead too. Perfect. And now I take your...
Wait. Until Rasputin sees you.
Your demon.
You two have a lot in common.
Edic, I'll tell you something.
There's another one! You let that smart guy go, loony!
Safety. No.
It's my turn to speak, Edic. And I've got to say, I'll tell you something. First of all, you're a fucking prick. All you ever do is push me around. Second of all, you promised God knows what, and what have you done? Look!
Can't you see? Now that the harbor is ours, we will be...
Hung. Once the Ruskies regroup, there won't be a stone left standing. And it was you who got us into this.
When I smack you, you'll see the fireworks all over again.
Him and the magician. It's their fault. Get 'em!
Ah, snap. Well, whatever. More XP, I guess. Lelic. Well, whatever. Lelic. Morgana's fast. How are you knew this? But hers is slow, isn't it? Oh no, it's fast. Okay. Well. Whatever. You. We can stop you. Swap over to Velis. We'll just give more suffering. Because if I get 2 suffering on both of them, I'm not gonna be able to. It would double it before, but we're not gonna be able to do that. Actually, that put it on all. Why couldn't I do my move? Oh. Am I stunned? Okay. Fine. Not great, but... Oh, I probably should have just transferred it now, I think. Because this has... What are you? Hello? I can't find... Whatever. Yeah, you can have it, I guess. You can be stunned. And now I do that. And do that. Yeah, you get 4 from the 3rd. That's pretty good. You might die. You're stunned, actually. I don't care. I realize. I mean, we'll give you more suffering. That's fine. But we'll punch you and then... There. Okay, he's dead. Cool. Then people in the harbor area, even those on the other bank, had a chance to witness an explosive show and actual fireworks. Cool.
I need to see Rasputin.
Yeah. So I can get my Rasputin's in the cemetery. Get my the full power of my Salutor. I think I found out what I don't like about this game. Like, this game is very boring. is one of the issues, but that's not really good explanation.
Do you have a moment?
For you, always.
Yes.
I need your
hypnotized.
help. Again.
And I won't turn you down again.
Well, this is my last time, I think. I think I have out of the Salutors.
Do you see anything? Ow!
He's a child.
Phoenix trickster.
Yes, this one is worse. Well, yes.
Don't worry. He thinks he's playing with us. It's just an illusion.
He's not actually playing with us. He's playing with
Come here.
only you.
Enough joking around.
Okay. Sure. And then we have Krampus. You Thaumaturge. Krampus. Devil's Pact. Flicks damage makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. That's Inflicts damage equal to 5 times all enemies combined missing focus. That could be insane if we ever had like a massive boss. Fiendish Prank. Reduce focus, restore all your focus, but each point restored costs you 1 HP. You're not all that helpful, Krampus. Okay, that's not what I want. Oh yeah, I also got this. Lowers the enemy's focus twice as much if your health points is no higher than 9. Okay, I don't think I ever want to be in that state, but sure. And then you, Krampus, and then we do reduce focus. Oh, this does 3. Ooh, that's good. Evasion, skills that reduce enemy's focus will reduce it by 2. What if that's applied to this one? Does that reduce it by 2? Stun, prevent one from taking any action for 5 turns? That needs to go on to something. I don't know what, but that's insanely strong. I want to do the other one first. Skin, no. This one I want first. Because that's a very, very strong. Okay. Right. So, boring, just calling something boring doesn't actually explain it. Like, why something doesn't work, why something is, boring is the important thing. And for some things, it could just be there's nothing there. Like an empty room, for example, or something. I don't know, whatever. But for this game, I'm pretty sure my main issue with it is like there's no thought in this game. It's pretty much just like a visual novel.
My old man will kill me when he finds out this was our doing.
Don't go yellow on me now, brother. First.
Oh, okay. Oops, I cut that off. Yeah, like the RPG elements, they technically are there, but like, no, it is this way. they don't matter, and you don't have a clear enough idea of what's going on. Everything's like multiple chapters away. Well, like a chapter away.
Get it through your fucking head. I don't give a fuck about the Shulsky family money. This is a matter of my pops and my honor.
All right already, calm down. I have a different plan.
What plan? Because if Sataniswaf is involved, I'm out!
Calm down, it's not like that, but we have to get into his office.
So you can't really make any decisions realistically about your character? I
don't want to see it.
We killed somebody?
We didn't realize what we were doing. We were still children. Mieszko Setsemin was a scoundrel. He ruined many people's lives. This is my pride. The same you clung to, barely discovered, but it was what pushed me into it. It got the better of me at the time. Are we all like that? Is every Thaumaturge enslaved by their flaw? I was tormented by guilt for a long time. But eventually, that event made me who I am today. Didn't it?
My pride. Okay. That's all his memories, I guess. And now we do main quest. Yeah, so you can choose to, like, I don't know, for example, pick all the pride options, and that slowly makes it so that you can't not pick pride options. But it didn't fully like explain that. Or I guess it did, but didn't explain like what that would mean. After a long journey, I happily arrived at the hotel. Yeah, whatever. Another letter. Or whatever. You can also see that I'm very much done with the game at this point. But yeah, there's not much not much actual consequence, I think is what I'm looking for. It's just like you can pick different options and you get to the exact same point anyhow, so there's no point in caring about what you're picking. Cool. Yeah. This is just some... Okay, whatever. We can manipulate this.
Since we keep following one another around, maybe we should introduce ourselves.
What are you talking about?
Inspire them to apply for a raise.
You guys are so devoted. Is the pay worth so much hard work? Maybe it's time to fight for a raise.
I don't want to keep mucking around in this crap. Not for this kind of money. Following some spoiled brat around, standing for hours outside people's windows. And God alone knows what for. Not for this kind of money.
Wait up. I'm not gonna stand here on my own with him. Let's talk to the chief.
Cool. I guess that just means I don't have to fight them. Don't have to fight them.
I had no idea about this place.
But by thick layer of dust, no one has been here for a long time.
I know this trace.
Conspirators trace, the same precision, the same exactness. I know this trace. I discovered it on a box in my father's study. Coffee lover. It seems that the person who asked father to meet is a doctor with ties to revolutionaries. I would never have guessed that Stanislaw Solsky, a symbol of prudence and conformity, actually has subversive friends. I need to meet this doctor. Okay. Rabbi's trace, the warmth of the Sabbath candles, the joy and pride in the community of which one is part. I know this trace, it belongs to rabbis. So for one of Father's mysterious friends was Isaac Sophia, whose amulet found at study at home.
Hello, sweet
Broken
secret.
plate. Once there was a plate, now it's no more. Oh, the fragility of existence. The shards are livid. The conversations were calm until it wasn't. Emotions soared. Manners evaporated. And the smell of expensive tobacco, disappointment, and ambition hung over everything. What was once whole became disintegrated. The proud name plate was replaced by the insult junk forever. Okay. Mysterious tenement house. It's impossible to mistake for everything else. Tobacco, disappointment, and ambition. Father's trace. This is where he would meet with his shady friends, apparently accompanied by heated arguments. Typical. Okay.
I think that's everything now. So, besides Father, there were two more. A candy lover and a coffee lover. Konieczkin must have had one of them in mind. Quit whining. Mr. Sweet Tooth is definitely suffer. He died before Father, so he's not the one who took the grimoire.
So it's a coffee lover.
Now. The doctor. Because you help rabbis and people the hospital is off limits to. Rebels and revolutionaries. Luckily, I know someone who matches the description. Maybe we'll find out what she needed that ammunition for.
Oh yeah,
on,
that person
we'll be
at the
careful.
beginning.
Time to get some donuts at Rodriguez.
Okay. But yeah, like for a CRPG, there's not many choices that matter, is what I'm getting at, I guess. It's just a lot of nothingness. The side stories don't like connect in any way. They just kind of are. Whether or not they happen doesn't matter. They just are there. Oh, this way. Bouquet of flowers. Fresh flowers, probably from a nearby flower shop. Pretty. The flowers taste of sorrow and ash. The delicate colors of the petals fade, consumed by the need for action. By the need for action. Retribution, revenge, to take from others what one has lost. A sensation flowing from the bouquet are intense, choking, intoxicating, frightening. They make up Wanda's trace. So I guess we're meeting Wanda again. Workers Magazine. Okay. Workers leaflets. Join the strike. It's not immediate apparently, but this establishment is a meeting place for revolutionaries. What's more is Wanda's here. The banquet is fresh and without debt. The bouquet is fresh and without doubt. She's the one who brought it here. It's hard to mistake her trace. Okay. Well, we're gonna do that next time. I know it's shorter, but I to do something. Yeah. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye.